Yeah, man, it's Sheep Blaster. Look at these guns, man. From this angle, it looks really nice. It's funny that I start the video off like that. This video's title is Ego versus Confidence. And I just want to explain something, maybe about myself. I'm not sure if you could relate or not. If you've been on self-improvement for a while, for a long time, maybe then you'll start to relate to this. But basically, I've been having this like reoccurring thought. When I was in Thailand, right, I barely had any social interaction, and I was kind of like a seclude. I secluded myself from society. I like stayed in my house all the time, and I was only like occasionally going out, and I didn't feel that confident, even though I was like doing all the right things and blah blah blah, like right habits or whatever. I moved back to the UK, and suddenly my confidence and self-esteem has just skyrocketed. And this is just because I have seen that the average person is like fat, looks depressed, probably spends way too long on their screens, and probably has no attention span, can't work as hard as I am. Like, no offense, but I would obliterate that average person. And so this has just like made my self-esteem skyrocket the fuck up. But it's not a problem of ego. Ego and self-confidence are not the same thing. Some people might think that they are, but basically self-confidence is just knowing that you can do something and actually being able to do it. Whereas ego is thinking that you can do everything and you otherwise might not be able to. So an example of ego being a bad thing is when you dismiss someone else's advice, like an expert's advice on something, and you think, oh, I know better than them, I'm gonna do it my way, and then you fuck up. That's an example of a bad ego. This is all taken from the book Ego is the Enemy, by the way. Like the overall like concept, the overall concept of this book is basically always keep a student mindset. You're always like, you have enough humility to always like learn from someone else, because everyone else is a master at something, and you can always learn, and therefore you always have the opportunity to grow. And I think that's really important with self-improvement. And basically my self-esteem, my self-confidence has all skyrocketed because I'm thinking like, holy shit, man, I'm the only one out here that's running when it's like fucking miserable and cold outside. Well, right now it's nice and sunny, but I was gonna come out anyway, regardless of whether or not it was sunny. Yeah, my self-esteem has just gone up, and I'm feeling myself become more and more capable. Like, I've been taking like cold showers, and I've been like kind of meditating on like my own capabilities, and I've really just I've got it in the bag. I feel like, obviously I have a lot of things that I can improve on. I still need to like sort out my diet properly, but I've just been feeling a lot better. And I think just coming to the West, seeing like runners, people running while clutching like a fucking vape as if it's their fucking lifeline. People like grown ass men in business suits sucking on a neon pink vape. People smoking cigarettes with their newborn baby in the pram. I don't know, man. There's not a lot of like people that actually care about their health and their fitness and all these like other things, and I feel very privileged to be like kind of self-aware of myself and also my own habits and all that shit. It's been kind of a wake-up call to come to the UK and be like, holy shit, man, I've been doing it right. And I thank Hamza for all this. And yeah, that's just my explanation of self-confidence versus ego. I do not have an ego. I'm just very self-confident, and I feel very capable of literally everything. Maybe not like, I'm not capable of doing a handstand, for starters. I guess things have just been going on, and I just need some time to like chill out. So I'm gonna run off home. A lot of dog walkers. So yeah, that's confidence versus ego. I think I've made a video like this before, which was called confidence versus cowardice, and basically I was just calling everyone a coward. The average person is probably a coward. So if you're in self-improvement and you're not a coward, then you're definitely already above average. I always say like on self-improvement, I just mean like if you're doing something that is related to self-improvement. Like if you are going to the gym, you're already above average. It's that simple. Oh my god, bro, there's some squirrels on the tree. I'm a go because there's so much stuff to see. So I'll talk to you later. Peace.